Well, it's cold outside. It's Tuesday, it's 9 a.m, and it's 2 for the price of 1 day on coaches. Because today, we've not only got Coach Luke, but we've also got Coach Jodie, and everybody, it's live!
Good morning. Thank you to Paul behind the camera. He's kind of getting quite good at these now. As you can see, and as Paul did say, there is 2 for the price of 1 today. You have me and you have Coach Jodie, and today we are going to be doing something slightly different. So that's me, and this is now all for Coach Jodie.
Oh, fantastic. You're not going to talk? So
That's it, all you now.
So we thought we would go on holiday today, holiday to the beach. As I'm sure none of us have been anywhere very far for a very long time, so we thought we would get our imaginations going and go on holiday to a beach. Well, first of all, we need to do a little bit of breathing to start with. I know we all breathe every day, but in what we're doing today, which is called Pilates, we need to think about our breathing a little bit more. So, what I want you to do is to sit on your bottoms, and if you can, like me, you can sit with your legs crossed. If you're not quite as bendy, then you do what Coach Luke is doing, or you can sit with your legs out straight. So sit with your legs crossed if you can. And you're going to sit up nice and straight and tall. So you can imagine there's a piece of string on the top of your head, and that piece of string is pulling you up. It's making you nice and straight, nice and tall. And you're going to put your hands in your laps for me. So relax your hands down in your laps. Now I've got a special ball. I want you to keep your hands in your laps. And what we're going to do is we're going to breathe in through your nose. So with my special ball, we can breathe in through your nose and out through your mouth. So with this, you can imagine that your lungs are filling right up with air as you breathe in and breathe out. Good, one more time, breath in through your nose and breath out through your mouth. Alright, Coach Luke?
Still going.
Good, still breathing.
Yep,
Lovely. Alright, let's stand up. So I'm going to put my special ball down to one side, and let's stand up. So up onto your feet and then stand up nice and tall. So in Pilates, we need to stand with our feet hip width apart. So we've got really good balance. Because if you stand too close together, you might wobble over. That's what Coach Luke does all the time. So feet hip width apart, stand up nice and tall. And to go on holiday, first of all, we need to get dressed. So we are going to roll down. So you're going to bend your head. Your shoulders are going to be relaxed, and you're going to roll down as far as you can without bending your legs, Coach Luke. And see if you can pick up from the floor. If you need to bend your legs, that's fine. Pick up from the floor. First of all, our sunglasses. Roll all the way back up to standing, and we'll pop the sunglasses on our head. And then we're going to roll down again. So again, your head, your shoulders, roll down as far as you can, and this time we're going to pick up a swimming costume. So you might be picking up some shorts or your swimsuit, and you're going to roll all the way back up. And then we need to put our swim costume on. So we're going to pick up one leg, put that leg into our swim costume, pick up the other leg and put that into your swim costume, and then put it on. So mine's a proper swimsuit, if I need to put my arms in. But Coach Luke's special shorts. You've got to put a bit of a wiggle there to get your shorts.
Pull the way up.
Alright, what else do you think we need, Coach Luke? Hat. Should we get a hat?
Go for a sun hat.
Sun hat. Bucket. Alright, I'm going to have a great big hat. So we're going to roll down again. Head and shoulders all the way down. Keep the legs straight. See if you can get to the floor without bending the legs. Pick up your hat. As I said, mine is a great big hat. And come all the way back up. And we're going to put that great big hat, or your bucket hat, onto your head. Good, now, I need some shoes. So if you're like Coach Luke, he wears sliders, but you might wear flip-flops. So let's go back down, all the way down. Go down as far as you can and pick up your flip-flops or your sliders, or maybe your welly boots. Maybe you like wearing welly boots to go on holiday. Alright, all the way back up. And we need to put one foot into our shoe. And then the other foot into our shoe. Now, last thing we need is some suntan cream because we don't want to get burnt on our sunny holiday. So we're going to bend down last time, all the way down. Pick up your suntan cream and then roll back up again, all the way back up to standing. And we're going to put some suntan cream into our hands and into the other hand. Squidge it in, squidge lots of suntan cream. Now we need to put it on our arms. So put that suntan cream on one arm and onto the other arm. And down your legs. And on your face. Rub it into your face. And don't forget your tummy. Rub it into your tummy as well. Good, okay, so we are now ready. We've got dressed. But we're going to take a couple of things on holiday with us. We want a deck chair first. So something to sit on the beach. So we're going to make a chair with our body. So we're going to keep our feet hip width apart, flat on the floor. We're going to bring our arms out in front of us. And you're going to lower your bottom down into a chair position. And see if you can keep your back nice and straight so you don't lean too far forward. How is your chair? Do you think somebody could sit on your lap? I'm not sure somebody could sit on my lap. So how's that chair? Good. Alright, let's come back up and see if we can go down again, a little bit lower, make a better chair. All the way down, sinking down. Try and keep your back nice and straight. Feet flat, arms out for balance, and back up, and back down. Good. Fantastic deck chairs. All right, back up, and relax those arms. Give your feet a little pedal through. Just shake off those legs. Now the other thing I want to take on our holiday is an umbrella, or an banana. So for our umbrella, we're going to place our foot, one foot, into the inside of our leg. Now this is tricky for balance. So if you need to use a wall or a chair or a mum or a dad, although they might wobble over because they're doing it with you today, so they might be using you for balance. So you can have your arms out to start with if you want to. Now you can place your foot really low down, which is what Coach Luke's going to do. He's going to place his foot on his calf there. Or if you can, you're going to place it a little bit higher, maybe up to your knees. Arms out for balance if you need to. Or, as I said, use mummy or daddy. Mummy and daddy might be using you. So then we're going to bring our hands together in the middle of our body. Good. And then we need to open the umbrella. So you're going to push your hands up, all the way up. And then we've got our umbrella opened up. Good. Okay, let's close that umbrella again, bring it back down. And now we're going to do the other leg. So place that foot down and switch over to the other side. So you can start, as I said, with your foot on your calf, nice and low down. Use your arms for balance, or your chair or your wall. And if you can, you're going to bring your leg a little bit higher. Good, and then we're going to bring those hands together. There. And then we're going to open the umbrella. So open up your umbrella, reach up. Nice and tall, good. And then close the umbrella. Back down. And then play. I didn't see Coach Luke wobble at all then.
Nobody did.
No.
One of my live class, isn't it? No one can see the
No one can see anything. Okay, so we've got dress, we've got our suntan cream on, we've got a deck chair, and we've got our umbrella to take on holiday. And now we're going to have to fly there. We're going to have to fly there on a great big aeroplane.
Need to get me back on.
I know.
Just saying.
Thank you. So we're going to get onto our aeroplane. We've got to climb. It's quite a long ladder. Coach Luke, do you have your ladder with you? I know you always take your ladder at the weekends with you. Everywhere, not in your pockets. Okay. No. Yeah. Oh, you got yours. Okay, Coach Luke's got his. Mine just happens to be here. Good. All right. So to get on our ladder, we're going to need to lift one leg up and the other arm up. So you've got one leg lifted, one arm lifted, opposite arm to your leg. Okay. And then we're going to put that leg down and lift the other arm up and lift the other leg up. So it's really slowly to start with, being really careful, switching around to make sure that we're not rushing up into the plane. So really slowly climbing up your ladder. Opposite arm, opposite leg. Lifting up. Good. Should we go a little bit faster? Just a little bit without wobbling over like Coach Jodie almost did. Opposite arm, opposite leg. This is where I get muddled and I start doing the same arm and the same leg. But I'm sure you're going to be better than me and you're going to keep going. Opposite arm, opposite leg. Try and get up that ladder a little bit quicker because we're really excited now about getting onto the plane. So we're going to go a bit faster, Coach Luke. A little bit faster. Good. And we're there. I bet you're not quite there. You're there. Good. All right, now we are on our aeroplane. So our aeroplane's got great big wings and we need to take our feet a little bit wider. So I'm in a big triangle with my legs and I've turned my toes out like a penguin or like a gruffalo. Penguin. All right. So we've got our legs wide. We're going to bring our arms out wide like our aeroplane wings. And we're going to fly. So we're going to fly over to one side. Get the wings to go right up into the air. And the other wing down to the leg. And then we're going to fly all the way over. Round. And round this way. Good, keep flying. The wings all the way over to the other side. You can touch their leg with their wing without bending their knee. Good. Brilliant, flying. Let's see if we can fly one more time each way. So flying over to this side. And the last time, over to the other side. See if you can touch that leg again. Brilliant, back into the middle. And shake those arms off. Shake those legs off. We've made it to our sunny holiday. But we are at the beach now. And I have spotted a really silly animal. It's called jellyfish. And jellyfish have got lots of arms and legs that kind of wiggle and wobble around. So I want you to bend forward and try and keep your back flat. Now, Coach Luke's going to do it with his knees bent, but I'm going to keep my legs straight. So see which one you can do. So you're going to keep your back flat, bend forward in the middle. Bend your knees if you need to. And then you wobble and wibble the arms around like jellyfish arms. All over the place. Wibbling, wobbling jellyfish arms. Try not to hit the floor. Oh, brilliant. Fantastic. Jellyfish. Now, we're going to make a sandcastle. So to make the sandcastle, you come down a little bit lower and see if you can put your hands on the floor without bending your knees. You can bend your knees if you need to. And we're going to walk our hands out. So we're a big triangle, or maybe a sandcastle. And if you can keep your feet flat on the floor, that would be brilliant. So how many fantastic sandcastles out there? Now my sandcastle is going to have a turret. So to make my turret, I'm going to take one leg and I'm going to lift that leg up in the air. You've got a turret?
Just about.
Just about. Now you might have two turrets, so you might be able to lift your hand and your leg. Ooh! That's almost me with a squished sandcastle. Okay, bring your foot down, or your turret down, and we're going to do the same on the other side. So let's bring the other leg up if you can. Be very, very careful. And then if you're able to, very carefully see if you can make another turret.
I've run out of sand. I can only get one turret.
That was a rubbish second sandcastle from me. Hang on, I need to do this one a little bit better. Okay, second sandcastle. Got it. There we go. Okay, and then we're going to come down onto the mat. Now, I think we need to swim after that.
I love swimming.
You love to swim. Okay, so to swim, we're going to be out on our tummies. So out flat on your tummies. And when you put the arms out, nice and long. Now, we're going to look down at the mat. So look down at the water for me, your pretend water. And we're going to lift one arm, just start with your arm for me. So lift one arm up, away from the water, and then splash it back down into the water. And then lifting the other arm up, and splash that back down. Now we need to do the legs as well. So lift one leg up, that leg down. And then the other leg lift. And splash down. Now, if you're very clever like Coach Luke, you'll be able to swim with your arms and your leg. And we're going to try and do the opposite arm and leg. So we're going to lift one arm, one leg, opposite sides, looking down at the water and then splash down. And then lift on the other side and splash down. So see if you can swim like Coach Luke, lifting opposite arm, opposite leg. Good. Now, from our swimming, we're going to go into our surfboard. So, for your surfboard, we need to push ourselves up. So, tuck your toes underneath. Bring your hands close to your body, and we're going to push up onto our surfboard. So, like a surfboard, you're going to push up your whole body in one movement, and then we're going to jump onto our surfboard. You ready? 3, 2, 1, and jump into your surfboard position. Now I'm rubbish at surfing. Coach Luke looks much better than me at surfing.
I've had practice as well.
Good. Alright, shall we go back down and do some more swimming? So come back down onto the mat. Onto your tummy. And we'll do a little bit of swimming. So opposite arm, opposite leg. We're going to swim a little bit faster so we can keep up with the waves. So a little bit faster. Good, and then we're going to get ready. So we're going to get ready to push up. Tuck your toes under. Put your hands by your body. Push yourself up. One movement, and then 3, 2, 1. We're going to jump into our surfboard. Good job. As you're surfing, you've got a good wave.
As always.
Fantastic, massive
the
wave.
waves. Fantastic.
Okay, let's come down one more time onto our surfboard to do some swimming. So again, a little bit faster for our swimming. Opposite arm, opposite leg. Swimming along, trying to keep up with those waves. Good, try and keep the arms and legs nice and straight. And then get ready to jump up. So put your hands beside your body, tuck your toes underneath. Push yourself up. And then 3, 2, and 1. Jump up onto that surfboard. Good. Big wave all the way into the shore. We there?
Just about.
Good. All right, sit down on your bottoms on the sand. Our beach, our sandy beach, has got a very special animal. It's called a seal. And that seal is going to
What is it?
What noise does it make, Coach Luke?
Puts his hands together.
Fantastic. He's going to do just that in a moment. So we're going to dive into the water like a seal. So put your hands out in front of your arms out and see how far you can dive. Can you dive down to your knees, your shins, your ankles, or can you dive past your toes? Almost, actually. All right, come back up again, because this seal really likes diving. So reach forward as far as you can with your arms. Point your toes towards your body and see if you can dive down past your toes. Good, all right. So our seal also, as you know, makes silly noises like Coach Luke, and he claps his hands together, but he might clap his feet together too. So this is a tricky one. You're going to bring your feet together so your knees are nice and wide. You're going to put your hands in the middle and wrap your hands around your ankles. And you're going to lift your feet away from the mat. And then Coach Luke's going to do the noises for me. We're going to beat. Brilliant! Our feet together like a seal. Awesome! Okay, now, out in the water, there is a boat bobbing around. So see if you can keep your feet up. Good balance.
Just.
Bring your arms out for balance, lift your feet. Now this boat is bobbing around in the water, so you might find that if you gently rock backwards and forwards, your boat's not sunk yet. Well done.
It's because there's no wave. There's a wave, we're in trouble.
Okay, well there's a gentle wave. Just a little gentle wave making the boat bob up and down in the sea. It looks beautiful. Now I think we're going to have to get on our pedalos to go and see that boat.
That's a good idea.
Yeah? So bring your arms down behind you. And lean gently back, as though you're leaning back in a pedalo. Keep your legs up there. Alright, and we're going to pedal like we're out on the water, so it's nice and gentle. And we can feel the sun and the beautiful blue water, so we're just gently pedaling around in our pedalo. But I fancy an ice cream.
You want ice cream?
Yes, please.
What flavour ice cream?
I'd like chocolate. What flavour for you?
Bubblegum, all day.
Bubblegum! Alright, well I'm going to keep pedalling and I'm going to have my ice cream. So my ice cream's over this side. So keep pedalling and have a look at that ice cream. And now
Just about.
Good! Well, you need to get the ice cream from the other side as well.
I'm just about to.
Keep pedaling! Well done everybody! How's your ice cream? My chocolate ice cream. Brilliant. And now we're out in the middle of the sea. I'm going to see what I can see. So have a look over this way. And have a look over that way. It's beautiful. I can see for miles. I can see that bobbing boat. So have a little look over this way. And this way. Oh no! I can see a shark! Quick, onto your toes! And your shark lifts his head and shoulders, and it looks really menacing. How menacing do you look, Coach Luke?
I'm a baby shark.
You're a baby shark! So can you lift your legs? My legs are lifted. Lift your head, stretch your arms out really long like a shark. Quick, right, we need to get back to the shore as fast as we can. Get back with your pedalo. Really, really quick. Now you can lie down on your back for this one because you need to really, really fast. And we're going to pedal. Quick, 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 quick. Pedal. Now if you want to go faster, Coach Luke's going to stay on his back. But if you want to go faster still, you lift up and we pedal as fast as we can. Quick, quick, quick. Faster, 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 faster. We're almost there. Oh, well done, Coach Luke. We made it. Oh, big stretch out on the beach. Reach out with your arms up over the top of your head. Stretch out with your legs. Big stretch. And relax. Well, you've done brilliant. I think we need to do a little bit of sunbathing.
That's fine by me. I might sunbathe here until Thursday morning.
Alright, so bring your arms back down by your body. Put your arms on the floor and make them go all floppy. See if you can feel the sand underneath your fingertips. And maybe wiggle your toes. Can you feel the sand underneath your toes? Those toes are That's it, close your eyes and listen. Listen to the water just splashing against the sand. Remember, breathe in through your nose and breathe out through your mouth. Listen to the waves. I think you're nice and tapped now, Coach.
You reckon?
Yeah.
I think I've done
Oh, you've done brilliantly. Let's come up onto our bottoms. We need to do a little bit of stretching. We've done such a lot of work on our holiday, more work than you probably like to do. We need to give one of our legs a really big cuddle. So can you bring your leg in and give it a big squeeze, big cuddle? And if you can cross it over the other leg and give it an even bigger cuddle. So give that leg a big cuddle. And now we need to cuddle the other leg, so I'll leave it out. So bring the other leg up and squeeze it in. And if you can, cross it over, give it a big cuddle, big squeeze. What about our arms? We need to give our arms a cuddle. So one arm out nice and straight. Bring it in and give it a cuddle with the other arm. And the other one. Other arm out nice and straight. Bring it in, give it a big cuddle. Good, okay, now we're going to come up onto our toes. So come onto your feet and bring your hands nice and close to your feet for me. Now, let's see if you can keep your hands on the floor while you push your bottom up in the air. So see how far you can go with your hands still on the floor. See if you can straighten those legs out. It might be just the tips of your fingers, or you might have your hands flat. Now, if you can't quite straighten your legs, I want you to let go of the floor Straighten the legs and just hang your head and your arms all floppy. And pretend to be that jellyfish again for me. So wibbly wobbly arms like a jellyfish. And then we're going to roll up nice and slowly. All the way back. Up into a standing position. And we need to give it a big shake off. So I know the footballers do this, don't they, Coach Luke? They bring their arms round the body and they give it a big swing. Big floppy arms. Swing around your body. You can lift the other foot up if you like. Shake it all up. Good. And you are done. I really hope you've enjoyed your holiday. We don't get to go very far at the moment. And thank you very much, Coach Luke, for having me.
That's right, thank you for coming on, Coach Jodie. As you said, we hope you guys enjoyed that. Don't forget, we'll be back on Thursday morning for more fun, not more fun, some more fun and fitness classes. We'll see you then, guys. See you later.
Bye.